7. Um, Hope you all are safe and doing well. Welcome to the online class 3 for chapter 8, Simple Chemical Reactions. Moving ahead, these are the instructions. Like every online class, kindly follow these instructions very carefully. You can always pause the video at any time to read anything or to write anything on your copies. Now, a very important thing, you have to listen very carefully and kindly open your copies and notebooks of your school and write the index as 5th of March, online 3, simple chemical reactions. Moving ahead, today's objectives. Now, these are some of the objectives which includes these which we have already covered. Now, the following objectives which we will be covering in today's lesson are some which are not present in your book but are a part of your curriculum. So moving on one by one to the objectives, you can always pause and read the objectives. So I will be moving as per objectives, targeting each and explaining you. Moving ahead. So the first objective of today was to recognize that everyday changes such as the burning and rusting involves chemical reactions. Now, if you notice on also your book page figure 8.7 and figure 8.8, there is a burnt paper which cannot be changed back into paper again. So this is basically a chemical change. Remember, we have studied that chemical changes are permanent. And the worksheet that had been provided to you for this chapter, the first question was basically inclusive of physical and chemical changes. Now, during the burning, once the burning starts, a lot of energy in the form of heat and light is given off to the surroundings. And the chemical changes, such as the decomposition of copper carbonate, which we have studied in online lecture 2, which was last lecture, and the burning of fuels, which are usually accompanied by the exchange of energy with the surrounding. So whenever you are going to burn something, it will actually release energy, and also it will produce carbon dioxide and water. So if you very carefully look over here, whenever anything burns, it produces carbon dioxide and it produces water. You have to remember, whenever anything is burning in the presence of oxygen, so it will produce carbon dioxide and water. Okay. Now moving ahead, you must know that the burning of wood or the burning of paper or any kind of substance, if you are asked, write a chemical equation or a word equation for that. So you will be writing anything which is burning with oxygen produces carbon dioxide and water always. Okay. Moving ahead, you can always pause the video to absorb this concept before I move to the next one. Now, the second concept is to recognize that everyday changes such as burning and rusting involve chemical changes. I'm moving towards rusting now. So if you look at this figure, which is again a figure from your book, the one that I'm hovering the mouse on, this is a metal body of a car and it caused rust. And this is also again some metal which has started to get rusty and is causing rust reaction that produces rust. So first of all, you must know that rusting is a very unfavorable or not wanted chemical reaction because it damages the substance on which it causes the reaction. Now this basically metal, I'm over here going to be treated as iron. The symbol of iron you already know is Fe. So iron basically rusts. Iron basically rusts, and rusting means oxygen is reacting with iron. So oxygen is reacting with iron to produce iron oxide, which is Fe2O3. Remember this, okay? This is rusting. Now you should